Hi guys, welcome back to Cairn. Last time we had quite the struggle getting up here, and now that we are up here, I just hope it's worth it. There was some stuff to check out in this cave, apart from the giant, I don't know, dog skeleton, I assume. Based on the drawings, I'd say it's some kind of dog. And also, Ava said that it's one of Capsule's ancestors, I think. This broken climb bot has strong infusion and raisins. I'm not sure what this Link's origami is for. And I'm wondering if I'm carrying too many containers. Because we have this small bottle, the thermos, or old canteen flask, a plastic bottle, and now this thermos as well. And the bottle. And our normal flask. But yeah. I still have some food left. And I don't have that much to cook with. So I'm gonna say we might as well push forward. Which is a bit of a problem because there doesn't seem to be a way forward. It seems rather unfortunate. It appears we did kind of come up here for nothing because there isn't a path. Just making triple sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, it seems this is kind of it. Okay, that doesn't help all that much. So were we in fact supposed to go left? It's hard to see. Okay, well, live and learn. Yeah, you can go up there. There's some kind of run down walkway up there. The question is, how do I want to do this? Because we have to go there, I think, across that black rock. It's always so awkward climbing down. Should have checked my fingers. I forgot. I'm not sure what's the best way to do this. But we know we have to take it slow. a bit to that pair of horizontal cracks and then left and up. It's a bit easier said than done. Oh no. It's not good. I don't know if we could have gone further down on the rope. Okay. No, not quite. Just a bit further down where I should probably set a piton. And check my fingers. Nope. It's very difficult to see your hands a lot of the time. Can you imagine doing this in free solo? I kinda can't. Where can my left hand grab? Nope. I can't reach with the limbs I want to use. Okay. I think I didn't mean to set that piton, to be honest. Clicked the wrong button. Triangle instead of square. I have to go a bit further so I can use, or I can grab this hold with my hands and hope that I can make it across this way. I'm gonna have to use these smaller holds. No. That's too far down. Right hand, please. She's not really doing what I want her to do. But this can work. Something like that. Yeah, I think like there are more holes down there. I don't know if that's necessarily the easier path to take. Gonna have to go down a bit and like wedge myself. No, 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 no. Damn it. I can't see which limb I'm using. Okay. Can I in any way use this? Yeah, kind of. Not doing too bad, I think. We're not there yet. Okay. I don't think that was a good hold. On the face of it, this looks relatively easy, but you know, nothing is ever absolutely easy. Still shaking. I have 3 pitons left. I don't want to go down all the way to the save point. I really have to save my pitons. I'm trying to sort of plan where I should set them. Because I could set one here, already kind of far away from the previous one. But if we set one here, I don't think I should set one before that patch of black on the left. I think I have to. But I really have to try. Like I was only at 6 meters removed from being maxed out on the rope. So I think this was not a bad place to set one. In a way, I'm glad that I at least tried to go to that cave, even though it was pretty much for nothing. I'm seriously thinking if I should go down to the save point. I'm kind of confused why my rope is still running out. Chalk. Yeah, this is awkward. We might fall. Not really sure how I didn't fall there. This is not the best place to be. Nope. Don't like this at all. Okay. I think I should just rappel, really. I'm just like... Will this even work? Apparently it does. I had such hopes for this video, especially after the last one. I thought we made it past this section of the mountain. So we did not. Foot up there. Nope. Hands in there. I think just straight up this small bit. Can that work? Okay. I really would not want to fall right now. How many? Yeah, we have 2 pistons left to make it all the way up to the top of the screen. I'm not gonna place a piston. Okay, nice. Maybe up there.
Just a smidge.
Can't really do much from this position. Okay. Now what? This does not feel very secure. Okay, this works for now. No, don't really like it. I don't have much of a choice. can I set a piton here? Wait, just to explain my reasoning, I'd like to go left a bit more, then set a piton, so I can set one halfway up the vertical climb, I think. But I'm not sure I can. Because Alva is kind of losing it. Yeah, I'm gonna fall.
Oh, come on.
No, this is gonna be it. I'm really limited by my amount of pitons, which is just all around a terrible, like, a terrible position to be in. I might have to just go down and start again from the save point with all 5 pitons. I didn't want to do this, but I think it's the best way to go. Yeah. Minor bummer. Okay, could have climbed it. I don't think I would have been in a good spot. And here I can't use my troglodyte piton. It's really annoying that she just refuses to use the limb that makes the most sense to me. There isn't much to hold on to here, if anything. Chalk. Just to traverse this rather blank slab. It's a bit further down. Maybe should have just climbed down to there where the grass is. So then I could retrieve my pitons if I would have wanted to. I'm telling myself that this is still the smartest plan, but I'm not as convinced. This is kind of a risk because, you know, it's another chance to lose a piton. Yeah, I know you're thirsty. Don't really care if I would fall, but I'd prefer not to. Yeah, I mean, not much else except this big crack. No. Come on, don't fall now. I feel like I'm doing this wrong, that I can never see where I can put my hands. Getting hard to see. Okay. I'm assuming I'll be able to reach from here. Okay. Okay. In a way, I'm a bit disappointed because I didn't want to be here again as such. Yeah. I don't believe we can make another one, no. But I'm mostly just very thirsty, which makes it tempting to go refill all my containers in the temple. Maybe I should do that anyway. Because this is empty, this is empty, my big flask is empty. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else for it. And then I do hope I'll be able to climb from the temple doors. How am I tired already? It's really discouraging. Can you please use your left hand? She just doesn't want to. Nope. Let's try to do this somewhat swiftly. I was so done with this area. I forgot to refill my chalk. If I was even able to refill it. That's uncomfortable. a bit further. No problem. Okay. Quick breather. We're pretty much there. Which is not enough reason to assume we can make it problem-free. Grab that. Not ideal. What do you mean finally outside? I'll be straight tripping. Kinda nervous because I don't know how many pitons I'll get back. Refill everything. Just to make sure. I'm 99% sure I didn't leave anything behind here. Yeah, 4 pitons. I'm afraid that's gonna have to do. Although, now that we're back down here, should I just go all the way down and try and find the entrance to that blocked off cave? I mean, we're not in a rush. So I think that's where we're heading. I'm seriously hoping for at least another piton, maybe 2. I forget how to navigate this place. And I don't really know how far down I can rappel. We'll have to see. Maybe. Yeah. I'm really nervous to lose yet another piton. If we lose one now, I mean if we break one now, I can repair one, so we don't really lose anything in that sense. Never thought I'd actually do this. Getting a smidge cold. I feel like there was a save point. But I guess not. Yeah, that's where I want to go. So I'd say we try and head downwards. I would prefer to either sleep to get warm Or, wait, I can just rest with our survival blanket. But it's very draining. Maybe I shouldn't. Was there a save point in here? There should be, yeah. So outside, our thirst especially was draining very fast. Yeah, I mean, we have plenty of water, so let's make coffee. Just exercise until the cold meter is full. Refill the chalk before I forget again. So let's eat the boiled egg, and then I think we have to go. Up there was the blocked staircase to that crystal cave. In here there wasn't anything, I'm fairly sure. So yeah. From here back down to the bridge and then down, because there are things down there. There is a path of sorts. I could repel. I don't really want to repel. Like, ideally, I want to climb down without using any pittons. But that's very risky. So let's not be stupid and repel. Down to there. There's so much to explore. But how in the devil do you get there? To those doors? Oh, there's a backpack. Definitely want to check that out. But then to get to the doors, it seems that you have to go all the way left or all the way right, and then just climb inwards. I'm gonna recall against my better judgment. Down to 3 pittons and back to 4. Okay, I guess we're doing this. I will set a piton in a second. Let's see here. And then climb out as far as we can. And start heading downwards. We're relatively safe due to the rope. come on. Jesus. I don't regret coming here. I think it will be worth it when I'm... Wait. I thought at first it looked the better plan to climb around this thing. Maybe it's not the best plan. Nope. Strap in. Okay. Water. There's all kinds of stuff down there. But now I'm not sure what to do. I could try and climb upside down along that dark rock down to where the tree is. I don't know if it's the best plan. I never know if any plan I have is the best plan. I'm gonna try and make it as close to that granite section. I should just come up with a name for it. Or look up what it is. I think that's too far down to rappel. I'm just hoping that there is a save point somewhere. Probably in either of those doors, because I don't see a flag anywhere. Okay, I guess we're doing this. Where is my last pigeon? It's just up there. It's just a bit unfortunately placed. Because if I fall, I'll dangle over the abyss. I think we should try to at least make it somewhere along this climb. Needless to say, I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. Nope. This is a bit insane. The perspective is kind of messing me up because I'm upside down. I'm not gonna mess around, just bitten. Okay. It's a rather big canister, which is good and bad in a way. It takes up a lot of space. Yeah, just water. Forgot to check my fingers, as usual. No, no. But fine if you insist on using that limb. It's not very secure. Not a fan of that. I just want to make it back to vertical rock. Oh, and there's thistle, which I almost missed. Come on. No, gonna fall. Slow your roll. And don't commit to unsecure grips. Nope. Nope. Fine. There isn't much. Maybe with chalk we can make this. Damn it. I was right there. Okay. I see a bird's nest. If this were a Tomb Raider game or Uncharted or something, I would be able to swing and jump. Okay. Backpack. Some meds. Should I recall? I guess so. I was aiming for the tree, but somehow I ended up here. And there's probably something. It'd be very mean if there weren't anything on that ledge to the left. But at least we're indoors again. Okay, 1 piton, 1 scrap. A chalk piton tape was already worth it. Yes, yellow yak. I see a save point. And I'm very glad I made the trip down here. It was kinda luck in a way, because as you do, I was just browsing on Reddit and there was a post from someone who had climbed all the way around this area in free solo. And that's how I saw that you can go lower than the bridge, at the suspension bridge. But I will say I was not planning to come down here. Because if there would have been a way up from the big dog skeleton cave, I would have continued along that path. But I suppose there was kind of a blessing in disguise that was a dead end, because otherwise I wouldn't have come down. Okay, some prayer notes. I consider myself lucky, and I hope the young ones will outdo their elders and reach the summit. The Palace of Winds will be my final resting place. My body and spirit will be forever united with the mountain. I'm happy to end my life here, closest to you. Nothing can separate climbing partners. I leave without regret. I have done everything I wanted to do. That's all I wish for. No, that's all I wish for the next troglodytes. I wish future generations a healthy life lived vertically. Stop thinking life is better down below and enjoy the moment. And that's all of them. This is not a passage. There are stairs down. And a passage through here. Do I have stuff to cook? Oh, I can repair the piton. Yeah, this big container. I feel like I should compost something. Either the big canister, the bottle, this bottle. It's also not super useful. I'm assuming that's the door on the right of the statue. Juniper. I want to briefly set up camp just to repair the piton and maybe cook a few things. Okay. So we're back to 5 pitons, I believe. Yeah. That's very good. We found some tape so we can fix some fingers, because it's very much needed. Yeah, that'll do. I am gonna refill again, even though it's just 2 sips. What's through here? An upside down tree. Underground oak, which I can't take. It's a bit of a waste, but I'm gonna empty this and compost that bottle. Is there any reason to climb in here? Ooh, nice. Let's read first. When the end comes, there is wisdom to impart and secrets to keep. And another troglodyte bitten from the ancient. So yeah, I had a hunch based on that post on Reddit that there would be another trog bitten. But I wasn't sure. And, you know, by implication, I assumed there would be another one of those statues here, like the child one we climbed. More notes. Watching the sunrise over the mountains across as you leave the village in the morning. That's what I'll miss. I wanted to reach your summit so badly, Kaimi, but life in the village had its charms. I wish I could have had it all. Oh, it's just those two. No. I wish I could have enjoyed it a little more. It's never enough, is it? What I'm going to miss is the sound of the mountain cracking and your laughter. Death seems all too silent. I'm going to miss the climbing attempts. I'm convinced that would have been the one. Yeah. That's all the notes from here. It's been agonizing at times, but it really is a special game. It's maybe... I'm sure there are other games, but off the top of my head, this might be the most rewarding non-combat game I've played in recent years, maybe ever. Along with SnowRunner, but in a different way. Oh, this can go horribly wrong, because the sprint and jump isn't all that great. I'm gonna save. I don't think I did. And let's not do anything stupid. Except I can't. Oh, I can. Didn't seem like she was able to climb here, but perhaps I could have repelled, because you know we have to come back up here at some point. Sooner rather than later. Ooh. This can go very wrong. YOLO. To make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, grog. And uncooked rice. Yeah. I don't think there's any point in not repelling here. What do we have down here? A spring dried fish. Oh, that's so easy to miss. In this place, we troglodytes take stock of our lives before our final journey to the stars. So yeah, this just leads outside. There is a resting, a short break spot. This is as far down as you can go. We haven't checked where the tree is. Let's recall, just so I can look around a bit more freely. So we could climb up there. I think I want to, just to be sure. These are all locations which, if I would ever do a free solo attempt, you know, these are all places I most likely would not even bother to visit. So now that we are more safe, like we have some pittance, in other words, if we're going to do exploring, we should do it now, rather than in a free solo run. I wish the weather was better. I'm probably gonna end the video here, because I'd rather not end up in a sticky place and end on a more negative note. 'cause this is rather peaceful, I'd say. Next time we're gonna try and get up there, and then either we just climb from that ledge, if I can show in any capacity. To be honest, I'm not convinced there's gonna be much up there. So that's a decision we'll have to make next time. I could climb the statue from here, which seems easy enough, probably won't be as easy as it looks. Or we climb up the way we came down in the stairwell. Or we head up to the left and then just see where that takes us. I'd say that's more likely to be the way all the way back up to where we initially repelled from by the suspension bridge. So I haven't found that, or I haven't found any indication of where that tunnel might be, the one with the stalagmites. The one just by the suspension bridge. So I'm not sure where that's even gonna be. I'm not gonna climb for real, I just wanna climb up, you know, just to the top of this. You never know, there might be something. But there is not. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to climb up the statue anyway. Because on the left, I really doubt that's gonna lead anywhere useful. I'd say that's gonna do it for this one. I'm considering it a success in a weird way. It didn't turn out at all how I thought it would. Because in a way it's very much a lot of backtracking, but it was also very much worth it. So yeah, I'm calling it a success. As always, thank you very much for watching and for listening, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.